All year, we get frequently asked questions, and A.Vogel would like to answer some of them. And so here are some more recent ones. There's a question from Mr. Johnson from the UK, who is also a pharmacist, actually, and he asks, if you recommend to your customers to take Ekinaforce, is it also during the summer? And especially now, after a long period of isolation, people might be vulnerable to infections. So even in the summer, should we take it now? What's your thoughts?
Yes, I agree, and I think it's now, especially during this pandemic situation, it's good to take Ekinaforce also during the summer months, especially for younger people, for the young generation who has to wait a long time until the vaccination is available for them.
Roland, next one's for you. Can it be said that Ekinaforce will benefit those who receive the COVID vaccine or any other vaccine? And if so, how?
I think you can take Ekinaforce alongside vaccination. You can vaccinate or not. You can take Ekinaforce in parallel, because when you vaccinate against COVID-19, you have no protection against the other 200 or 199 respiratory viruses, and for these other viruses it makes sense to take Ekinaforce.
Okay, all right, perfect. So can one develop a tolerance or resistance to Ekinaforce, somebody else asks?
Well, resistance to Ekinaforce is not expected to happen. We have tested this, for instance, against influenza. We have treated influenza several times with Ekinaforce, and the virus always remains susceptible against Ekinaforce. Ekinaforce has been used over more than 50 years, and if resistance would increase, then Ekinaforce would not be able to work anymore. So resistances do not develop against Ekinaforce.
Here's another question for you. When somebody experiences the first symptoms of sore throat, runny nose, or cough, is Ekinaforce still the right to choose, or is it at that point too late?
Yes, you can take Ekinaforce for prevention and also for acute treatment. That's very important to state, because antiviral actions are good for prevention, immune system support is good for prevention and acute treatment. So that's one thing. And what we recommend, when for prevention you take the preventive dosage, whenever you feel a scratchy throat or a coughing, you increase the dosage of Ekinaforce, and for about 10 days until the symptoms go away, and then you return to the preventive dosage. This is actually how we recommend to take Ekinaforce.